Hey guys, I'm Tara with Tara Simon Studios, and today, for all you home fries out there who have been requesting this, I'm going to be reacting to Man of Constant Sorrow by, yes, Home Free. And they're doing this cover. I don't believe this is a live performance, but you guys requested it so much that I'm making an exception for you. And we're just going to be reviewing the sound and what I see as best as possible. Okay, here we go. I love that old crackly sound, by the way. I'm a huge fan of that, like, faux sound of the... Oh, okay, that's now a meter. They're in the swamp. Woo. Ooh. Very fluid runs there. So singer 1 and singer 2, they've got very similar vocal timbres. Woo! Love the growl. It's a cool video.
I'm bound to ramble. I have no friends to help me now. He has no friends.
Look at that bass.
To help him now.
Woo!
It's fairly well.
Yes, I love that.
True lover, I never expect to see you again.
So I'd normally be all over that lover, but I mean, consider the context here. They are super, super stylistically driven into that country genre right now, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. You would not sing lover. It doesn't stylistically sound within the genre that they're going for. So you have to, when in Rome, right? Sing as the Romans do, and in this case, sing as the Bayou people do, the Swamp people do. By the way, I love the Swamp People. That's a great show. Get it? Yeah, the Gators. By the way, I'm from Florida, so I know all about them Gators in that beginning of the video. That's no joke down there. That's like real life somewhere. But yeah, you want to go to lover, lover. The harder the R actually in country music, the better. So it can kind of catch up with you when you're trying to go high. And there you have to kind of find a fine balance between staying true to the style, but also giving your voice what it needs for space to healthfully sing a higher, more elevated note. But right now, it's not high. And so you really do want to emphasize those harder R's because it gives you, actually, as a singer, more country credibility than if you were softening the R as we traditionally normally say to do when singing. Just wanted to point that out. The Northern Railroad. Also note the kind of vowel that you sing, like for instance when he said high, high, that high note, it would normally be, and say pop or something more straightforward, high, it's longer, but in country it's wider. High on this train, right? Instead of high, high, do you hear how it makes the sound more thin and forward and a little more nasally, kind of more laser focused than high, which is a little more stylistically ambiguous, right? This high could fit into any genre really, Broadway, Disney, pop, R&B, whatever. But high on that's country and only country, and he did a great job of doing that. Let's listen to it one more time. It's the subtleties really that create stylistic contrast between genres.
Perhaps I'll die upon this train.
Oh, it wasn't the word high, it was die, my bad. But same thing, same vowel. Ooh, that note at the bottom, dang. I've always wanted to sing that low. Kind of. Is he doing that with his voice or with a harmonica?
You can bury me
I love him.
in some deep valley.
Look at his face.
Many years
So intense.
I may live.
Oh, that's so good.
Then you may learn to love another while I am
Ooh.
sleeping in my grave.
That tone.
While he is sleeping in his grave.
Wow. I think that guy was doing it with just his voice, not a harmonica.
I'm just a stranger. My face
Stranger.
you'll never see no more.
Mm-hmm.
But there is one problem.
That's so funny. I always get, bless it. He goes, but that is the most Yui but, right? And that happens. That's a thing in country music. Now, that is like, if someone came to me, and it happens all the time, by the way, as a pop singer or someone who wants to do Broadway, and they do that vowel, I am like, what did you just do? That is like a 4-letter word in my. So you don't do that, right? Not but, it's but, BAHT, not BUT. But not here. He did it right. It's but, because that sounds country instead of but, which is more, again, stylistically ambiguous, which is what we want in other genres. But country, man, country digs its heels into what it is unapologetically. And I have so much respect and love for the genre because of that. It is what it is. It sounds the way it sounds. Don't try to change it. And why would I? Like, even I, as a vocal coach, I don't have the right to do that because that's what makes it, right? It's kind of a sacred thing. So let's listen to his butt one more time because that butt was very Yui. It was very good.
See no more. But there is one promise that is given. I'll meet you on
You own. That's great.
golden shore. He'll meet you on God's
Love the
golden
slide and that
shore.
harmony.
Here we go.
Oh, okay, Mr. Trousers. Here we go now. They're really good. Wow. Wow, he was. Woo, there's that gator. Wow. They're a really good group. I have so much respect for them. It's such a craft and an art, a high art form to be able to do what they're doing a cappella. I mean, they're just super talented. Not just in and of themselves as individuals, which of course that's not an arguable thing, but as a group, a congruent, cohesive group that sounds and blends wonderfully together is really hard to do. I will say, I would even venture to say that group acts, to get where they are right now, takes so much more effort. Even though the market isn't as saturated for them, there's a reason the market isn't as saturated for group acts, because it's so much easier to just worry about yourself and go it alone as a solo artist and sell yourself, push yourself, make yourself sound better, self, than it is to be great in and of yourself, but be actually more concerned about a cohesive group as a whole, not just vocally, but personality-wise, schedule-wise, goals-wise, drive-wise. Are they all on the same page? Like, it takes a lot. I think about Home Free. I think about Voctive. I think about Pentatonics. Like, what it takes as a group to make it to that level, while not killing each other, while not having a big falling off, but these guys have been around for a while and they're still doing it together, they're still growing together. It's super impressive to see. That's not a regular occurring thing in the music industry. It's kind of an anomaly and a rarity, and that's why you don't see groups everywhere, because it's really hard to keep a group together, and even harder to keep a group together that sounds amazing, that's really great, So hats off to them. It's a really nicely produced video too. I know we do mostly live, but sometimes it's nice to watch these that are really beautifully produced. They've got, you know, scenic quality and value to the video, and it really adds to the believability of the song, you know. And I love how they were dressed appropriately. They were really understated with their facial expressions, if you notice that. I mean, and I really enjoyed that, because when you are singing a song, your body and your face, it has to also echo to the words that you're saying. You know, we talk a lot about vocal technique in these YouTube videos, but sometimes I like to kind of focus and highlight also what live performance or just performance overall, even in a music video, is. And it's really acting. And if you're a singer and you've got a great voice, but you give the audience nothing and you're not poised in the moment of the song, well, what else do we have other than your sound? I mean, we'd rather be listening to a record at that point. We'd rather be listening to you on the radio, because why are we sitting in front of you watching you if you're not giving us anything that echoes and reinforces the notes and the words that are coming out of your mouth, right? So you really have to think about the words that you're singing as a singer, what they mean to you, and not just, okay, well, I hope the audience likes it. I hope I get more likes and fans, and then I hope they buy my album. That's really self-serving. And as an artist, our purpose really, if you really get down to it, is to serve our audience. That's what we're there. It's not about us, newsflash. Which is funny, because as singers and artists, you have to be a certain level of narcissistic in order to push yourself and believe in yourself the most. Because trust me, no one believes in you as much as you, and no one will care or sell yourself as much as you will. So you have to have that level, but you also have to balance it with humility and grace. Because if you don't, you're going to be that singer on a stage with a mic on a stool, closing your eyes and really just being all about your stuff. And for some reason, your fan base isn't growing that much, and people will applaud and they'll like you, but you didn't reach them. What you did was perform for yourself. And that's self-serving. It's not serving the audience, and it's not really realizing what the true point of being an artist is all about, which is about the audience and not you. If you can find a way, like they did in this video, of connecting to the song in a way that you know will also connect to the audience and touch them, that's when you've got the secret sauce. So if you want to learn more about secret sauces and tips and tricks, there are 3 options for you below in the description box. 1, you can do private lessons. There's a link below for that. Me and my coaches are happy to help you with that at Tara Simon Studios. You can do it anywhere in the world, digitally or live in our Atlanta location. We're opening up a Florida location soon. But we also do lessons via Zoom, Skype, FaceTime, whatever, and whichever time zone you're in, that's fine. Very excited also about the 8-week course that I released called Sing Smarter Not Harder. If you like these videos, if you like my coaching, the Sing Smarter Not Harder course is like this on tons and tons of steroids. It's amazing. I'm hearing great things come from the people who have decided to enroll, and it's much more economical than signing up for private lessons too. And what you're getting is literally me in video form in over 47 modules through the 8 weeks. You own it for life. You don't have to go through it in 8 weeks. You can take as long as you want, but new content is released each week for 8 weeks for you. There's actually a secret bonus round at the end too. Spoiler alert. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This was a great suggestion, and I'll see you on the next one.